Hi everyone, welcome back. Today you see my floor, and what you see on the floor is the remnants of me having a massive die cutting party by myself. I had told someone that I wanted to gift them some die cuts, and so that's what I've done. I'm also doing a few swaps. Thinking about my swaps, I'm doing about three or four swaps that I didn't even know I was doing 3 or 4 swaps. I just counted them today. Like I have seven projects that I want to complete before the end of October. Anyway, what I'm going to be sharing with you is my storage system. I know a lot of people have it, and mine is similar. Mine is inspired from Felicia from Bible Scraps. I saw her do a video, and I thought I shared with you all this, but I could not find it in my videos for some reason. So these right here, these are the magnetic strips. They come from the Dollar Tree. You get 3 in a pack for $1. And when I first started using these, I cut them wrong. I was cutting them smaller. But now I cut them right at the maximum amount that will allow me to put in a sheet protector. And the sheet protector is a little bit larger than the 8.5 by 11. So let me go ahead and show you. This binder is super duper heavy. I know some people don't like binders. I am a binder person. I like storing a lot of my stuff in binders, like, those old Case Logic CD cases. I have all of my CDs in there for the most part, except for all of my music CDs, and my video gaming CDs as well. I do have in another Case Logic as well. My embossing folders are in a binder. I just like binders because you can always put things on the seam and write. And I'm not one of those persons that's out of sight, out of mind for the most part. Like, I know pretty much everything that I have and want. I just can't catalog it all and pull it out right now because I have storage issues. I haven't been storing things properly. I have a problem with that, and I'm going to work on that in the near future. Okay, so the one thing I want to share with you is that what I haven't done is I haven't alphabetize or organize my things by theme. I have only organized them in the binder because once I get to Texas, I plan on putting a little thing on the side of the divider so you can see. Now what you're going to see right here are branded dies, and this is Simon Says stamps, and I'm going to have to figure out another way to do this. I think I'll probably put these in a sheet protector and take them out because there's precious space that it's wasting, and it adds a lot of weight. So those are my and all of these, I would never purchase some of these types of dies, but I got these in a D-stash, mystery D-stashes. So like this one right here, I don't even know who makes these. Memory Box, I guess, is the name of this company. I don't know. And I got these. I went through all of my dies, and I'm going to be doing a sale, not a D-stash, a sale. And the reason why I'm saying a sale and not a D-stash, in my opinion, like I've told you before, is when you buy things and you just have too much stuff and you de-stash it for a low price. That's what I consider de-stash. Like, for example, if I bought these, and I'll go over this in a minute, and you see these oval dies, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And say I spent $2 on these because these are unbranded. So say I probably spent $4 on those because I didn't know any better when I first started buying unbranded dies. But say I spent $4 on there, and to de-stash them, I would sell these for $2 or maybe $1. For sale means that I want my money back. So like for $4, if I spent $4, then I would sell them for maybe $3.50. So I will not be doing that on my YouTube platform channel. I'm going to sell them on a selling thing. But I do have some de-stashes coming up that I probably will de-stash as well. And that's some paper pads that I bought in another mystery de-stash that someone else was doing. And I don't really care for the paper, so I'll be doing those. They're 12 by 12 paper pads, and they are the same. And they cost probably like $4, but I think I'm going to sell them for like $1 or $1.50. Anyway, I digress. So this is how I store mine, and the back is not magnetic, and you'll see that in a few minutes. The front is magnetic, or the back In my opinion, this is the back of the sheet, so that is magnetic because this is the part that would go in the locker. And then these are all branded. These are Spellbinders. All three of these are Spellbinders. And I like this one. I haven't figured out how I want to make a book with this one, a little mini book, you know, to, because it looks like a book. So I want to do that. And so I have most of all of them in order. And then this is the back, the label and the packaging. And this right here I bought from, except for this one, I bought all of these from Peachy Cheap, which I haven't bought a thing from Peachy Cheap in a while because I've just been schooled on some things. And so I have all of mine kind of categorized. And with those new dies I just recently purchased, I'm going to have to restructure a few things. So these are all like my little fairy dies. But if you can see how I have them stored, I have them stored pretty much by what they are. And then right here, I kind of put these small ones in here. And these are some bears. I love these little bears. When I first purchased these bears, the seller only sent me one, so now I have an extra one. But sometimes I do buy two things because I want to cut more than one or two at that one time. So I have a few more Easter eggs or eggs. I'm gonna have to move those, rework them. But for the most part, all of mine go in here, and I do try to maximize the space that I have versus cutting them down. I like to keep it large so I can just put it on. And whenever, like this right here is all the hearts, the love page. You can look at that and see. I just usually pull out my sheet just like that, and I just pull off what I need to pull off. These are really good for shakers. I haven't did one like this in a long time. I have a balloon die that I did a shaker with, and it was so fat that it looked crazy. And then I got these from Peachy Cheap again. This is a Halloween set that I got last year, and I thought I'd use them this year, and I haven't really used them that much. And then this right here is a branded die. I can't remember the name of it, but that's a branded, and these are not branded. And then none of these are branded. I have another one similar to this that I got from Ruth's Inkwell. She sent me a magazine, and the one I have from her I think is a little bit bigger. So this is how I store my dies. See, this is the extra one I was telling you that I have. And now I have to just do some reworking. I like to keep all my nesting dies together. As I told you, I don't have a, it's not categorized yet, but for the most part, I try to keep everything together. I want to keep all of them together so that I don't have to flip through and try to figure out what I can use and what I can't use. This is another branded die. I really don't like this die. I have a love-hate relationship with this die because I think I need to use a shim or either embossing because it doesn't cut out that great for me. And I'm quite sure my sandwich is messed up. I have a problem cutting out these thinlits from Spellbinders more than anything else. Like the unbranded dies cut out great. And then I have some word dies that I don't. Like, oh, it's not even a Spellbinders. This is an actual Sizzix. So, yep, I struggle with that die. And I have another one that I'm selling. I'm probably will just throw it in. It was I got it in a D-stash, and I don't like it at all. It's a Christmas tree set. It's not great. And this is another one that I got from Peachy Cheap. And everybody was concerned because it's supposed to say Joy, J-O-Y, but it says J Snowflake Y. So everybody thought the O was missing, but that is supposed to be the O. And these are really cute, but you just have to, you know, cut. They're kind of small, and I don't really like small dies. And see, this is where I told you I screwed up when I first started cutting them, and I wasted precious space right there. I'm going to keep it, but it slides around in the sheet protector. So what I did when I cut mine, and you should not do this, but I did. I cut it on my trimmer, my paper trimmer, and I cut it down 8.5 by 11. And I went through one blade that one day. And then I just got smart and took them to work. We have a big guillotine paper cutter, so that's what I did. And yep, this is what I just want to share with you, how I store my dies. I think this is a great method for me. It may not work for you. You know, you have to find out what works for you. A lot of people are much more into organization and much more organized than I am when it comes to everything, especially their craft stuff. But like now, I may come back and do a follow-up video to show what I'm going to do with all of those in there. Excuse the camera shake. But a lot of them are like nautical themed and sea themed, so I'll have one page of just nautical themed on there. Like these right here, these are Amy Tangerine. I just put them in there. And then these are all, I got these from Peachy Cheap as well. So these are all like springtime. I'll put all the springtime cutting dies together. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave your comments in the comment section. No, I will not be cutting any more dies out for anyone unless I'm doing a swap with the person and if they ask for it. But I've been paper cutting for 3 days since the weekend, and it is now the weekday, and I just need to give it a break because unfortunately my finger is starting back to hurt. I hit it really hard yesterday and it's still healing, and I almost cried. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Please feel free to leave any comments you have about how I store my cutting dies in the comment section. Happy crafting.